Guys, we did it again. Look at all the freaking bales. Why on earth do I do this to myself? So many bales. Hey folks, welcome back into the ultimate $10 million ranch on Western Wilds. Guys, you know we've been here, we've been making some serious cash. I mean, we started off doing silage, made 10 million bucks in a matter of a couple of years. Now we've moved on to our amazing cattle ranch after building this crazy $10 million ranch, and now we're pushing towards making 10 million bucks with our cattle. And you know, things are moving along. We're doing pretty well. I mean, look at the size of this ranch. Things are looking good. We're making some serious money right now. But we're gonna be pushing the envelope today. So trying to make this kind of money off our cattle means we've got almost 1,000, I think a little over 1,000 heads of cattle right now. And well, trying to feed all these guys, that is becoming our current problem. I mean, we had a good silage plan, a great silage plan, if I dared to say so myself. But you can see we've got straw, we got silage, but the hay situation, guys, we're starting to run out of hay. We've got lots of silage, we got some decent straw, I got no hay. So for today, we're gonna be dealing with that. And also, guess what? There's great demand for milk. So let's start off with that because it's right now, it's happening right now. I'm filling the truck up. We're heading out, we're getting the milk because we gotta sell this stuff off whenever we can. Now, like I said, it's something we're gonna have to deal with from time to time. I try to stay and wait until there's either a great demand or we do it like once a year during the high time. Now, prices are good right now. I think it's 2,900 bucks per 1,000 liters of milk, which is really good. I mean, we sold last time at a lot less than that because I waited too long and I kind of sewered myself. This time, I think we're gonna be in business, guys. I think we're gonna be in business. This is a lot better sale price. I think it's another almost $800 more per 1,000 liters. So that's like a third more. That's definitely reasonable. So we're gonna sell off the milk. I've got roughly, well, you got 250,000 liters right now. I still got a little bit more at the farm. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna make another trip. It's only maybe 30,000 liters ish, maybe 25, somewhere in there. Not worried about it. Let's just sell what we've got right now. Watch out, dear!
Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Holy shnikes. That was close. We're gonna sell off what we've got, make this money, and see what our totals are at, guys. We're coming up about halfway through this 5-year plan to make 10 million bucks. So if we could come close to getting to, you know, $5 million, somewhere in that range, we should be close right now though. Let's just pull on in, sell this off. Oh, there she goes. Like I said, we need another million bucks, a little under $1 million bucks, a little under. Come on, give me that. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, guys, we beat it. There. Okay, good. Environmental score is what's pushing me up to that level. Like I said, I wanted to get close to $1 million bucks. So we're sitting a little over $5 million of pure profit right now on the farm. That's not bad for cattle, but now it's time we start worrying about feeding these guys because, guys, I don't have any more hay, but we've got a large field and lots of room to go get some hay. So we might as well do that. We've got the John Deere setup ready to rock. 7810 with a tedder, good to go. Our Massey 8S with this giant crone rake. Our John Deere 7R with our slightly, just barely modified Vicon pass baler. And then to finish it off, we got the old Kenworth with 4 auto load flat deck trailers, can hold 136 bales. So we got everybody set up. We've got what, four boys helping us out on this. Hey, 5? 4, 5? We can do this in one shot. We can do this in one shot. It's only one chance for glory. You know, I think we can get through this big hayfield one shot. Time to do it right now. We're gonna get through it all, get all the hay we possibly can. You know what, guys? You know what's gonna happen, right? You know what time it is. I think it's time we bring out the best driver in Farm Sim. That's right, that's what we're doing it right now. It's time. We're bringing out the best driver in Farm Sim. Let's go. Let's go! There's our first load, 136 bales right into our TMR machine. Drop it in. Another load. That's another full load of bales. I don't think we have enough room anymore. Nope, just drop them in. Finish it off. We're gonna have so many bales. So many bales. Of course, we're running low on fuel on everything. We've been in the field all day, so we better go fuel everything up. It's about time. Let's get back out there, out to the field. We've got the mower, the tedder, the rake, the baler, and even the truck. Fill them all up. Let's get back at it. All right, that brings us to the end of another successful hand harvest. Guys, we got a ton of bales. Everything's back, stored back here. We've got pretty much everything here. I've got to go dump off this last load of bales. There's not too many here. We got 2 truckloads or 2 trailerfuls. We'll dump this off. I'm running out of storage space, though, to be perfectly honest. We don't have a lot of storage space left here. And I mean, we've stored a lot of bales here in the past, but the nice thing is beforehand it was all silage bales. Now I've got, well, I got straw, I got hay, I got everything over here now, and it's kind of a pain to get into it without grabbing the wrong bales, if you know what I mean. So we'll store everything in here for now. We may have to find another solution for our bales at some point in the very near future, but I think for now I'm gonna leave them like this. Yeah, we'll just kind of stack it in front of the straw, I think. Yeah, this last load can go right in front of the straw. And I'll try not to grab any of the straw when we come back and have to load in the machine. I think we'll be okay. Now, the funny thing is, I don't have enough straw. I really don't think I have enough straw. I think soon as we hit the winter, we're going to be running low on straw already. That's only like 1 truckload full of straw left over, guys. We're running a little low on the straw side, even silage, but I only hayed about 2/3 of that field. So I can turn the other third into silage if I need to. If I need to. I'm not doing it today. If I need to. This is kind of the Grandmaster big brain maneuver. Big giant brain maneuver right now. We're leaving it. It's like ready to go in case we need it. I don't want to have to do it if I don't have to, because we're not making money off this. This is just for food. I don't need the money. I got $8 million. What do I need money for? We're good. So that's taking care of our food situation, at least for the time being. I should mention, TMR machine, completely full. Absolutely jam-packed to the rafters. Pretty much all the goods are good in there. From hay, straw, silage, and mineral feed are all fantastic. Look at this. This is ridiculous. How many freaking bales did I make? Oh, whose idea was this? Really? Did I really need to make this many? Are we ever going to get through this? This feels like there's a mountain of freaking bales here, man. It's a mountain of freaking bales. Come on. Guys, I know I should really clean up some of this stuff, but I got other plans. Cleaning's for, we'll get Gertie to do the cleaning. We're not dealing with the cleaning right now. I'm going to deal with that later on. We're going to jump in the case and go for a cruise here. I got a plan. I've got a plan. You guys are going to like this. I think you guys are going to like this. I'm trying to find new ways. Oh, watch out, pups. Get out of the, holy shnikes. That was way too close. Guys, what I'm trying to do is find new ways to, well, make the farm bigger, but also make things more efficient. You guys know I'm all about the efficiency on this farm. So let me get this hooked up. And we're gonna head over to, well, our green fields, and I bought a ton. We've got a bunch of new property out here. We've got a lot of new property, and well, we're doubling the size of things. I mean, This whole area is mine. Everything over this side, you can see that's the old farm fields on that side. And behind us and up to the north here is the new field. And look what we got now. That's right, an automated sprayer, a pivot. We've got a pivot to spray all this out with. This thing is absolutely massive. And I'm not sure how well it's going to work yet. I mean, we're about $1 million into debt now. Not into debt, but we paid $1 million for this. So I'm hoping it pays for itself with efficiency, right? I mean, that's the key. Now, I need to make the field for this, guys. We've got this massive pivot out in the middle of this ground, this land, open land. It's time we dived into this and started, well, making some money off this side of things. Potentially, maybe we can get ready for it. I think this is going to work just fine. Let's test this out. But I need to make a field over here. I need to follow this around, figure out what the circumference is. I could probably just mark this out, but that sounds like it might be too easy. I don't know. Holy, guys, I'm doing what, 33 miles an hour? I'm having a tough time keeping up with the end. It didn't look like it was moving that fast at the front, but isn't that funny how circles work? But look how fast it's going out here. This thing's just a ripping. I'm trying to use this as a marker on how far out I need to be to build this field. I guess we're like way out here somewhere, about right here. I think it's actually going to run into my other grain field a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. I'll probably just stop this field right here, and then we'll head up to the top. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Look how fast this thing's going. 24 miles an hour. The end is doing 24 miles per hour. Oh, well, we're doing all right. Keep on trucking around here. Just going to keep on doing some circles, and we're going to plow this all up. This is going to be a brand new massive field. And what's better than the rectangular fields? Guys, do you know what's better than rectangular fields? That's right, it's circle fields. Circular fields are the new thing. All the cool kids are doing circular fields now, just in case you were. And it works pretty well with the pivot. So we can do both, of course, fertilizing. We can do spray fertilizing. We can also do the herbicide as well. We can't do the spot, I don't think. That's something we still need to test. But there's no spot herbiciding or spot and spray and spot and spray, spot and see, or whatever you want to call it. It does not do that. Just food for thought. So yeah. And then of course, well, we still have lots and lots of plowing. I should really invest in a bigger plow, guys. This is taking for freaking ever. You know what? We've got this small case plow, the Eco-Till. It's doing the job. It does it pretty quickly, but it's just a little on the small side. It's not usual for me. I usually kind of go overkill on this farm, but for now, as you kind of work our way up and around the green spot where the storage area will be, it's taking its sweet, sweet time. It's just a little small. This field is actually going to be bigger than, well, all three of the other fields we've made. It's probably equivalent, very close to the size of the hay field we did this morning. I mean, we just have to get around. This is going to be an interesting one to kind of harvest, to be honest with you. I'm not sure how this is going to work yet, but with a couple harvesters in here, hopefully we can find some workers that know their way around this, that aren't going to run into that pivot. That's going to be a thing that we don't have to deal with. Should be fine, right? I'm sure, guys, I'm sure Gertie will be fine with it. That pivot's going to get hit for sure. Yeah, it's definitely going to be hit. All right, we're going to wrap this around. I've got a few more passes left to do, and I'll catch up with you as soon as this gets done. But ground's looking decent. We've got some rocks showing up. I'm not going to worry about that too much, I don't think. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. So we'll just finish off plowing this last little bit up here. And I think from here, guys, we might be able to run some tests with this pivot. Maybe I can get some water into it, or maybe, you know what? We've got fertilizer. We might look at some fertilizer. We'll start treating this ground. I need alignment still, too. We're going to start to treat this ground and get this prep. We got another month or so before everything gets planted, but we're going to be planting this the same time we plant the other fields, and everything will get done at the same time. All right, let's fill it on up with a little bit of fertilizer. We're not going to put the full load because this holds a ton of milk. I don't think they're going to mind, right? It's just, you know what? We're not putting very much in. You'll never notice the fertilizer and the milk. It's fine. It's fine. No one's ever going to notice a thing, guys. It'll be totally fine. It'll be totally fine. All right, let's back this on up. Let's drop this in. Now, I didn't see how much we have to put into this. And I think you can actually put some herbicide and fertilizer, potentially. There's dual tanks on it. So we could probably do both, but I think I'm going to fill them both with fertilizer for now. And we'll see where we go with this. It might work with both. It might not. We're going to test this out. We're going to see what happens. Drag this open. We got our pump on. All right, guys. Let's fill this on up, shall we? Perfect. Looks like we got a pretty much full tank over there. and that one's empty. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just leave the truck over here, and we could turn this thing on. Well, everything's pumping, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to expect, I guess, but it seems like it's working. Yeah, that looks great. This is going to be oh, this is going to be so good. So I won't have to come out here and fertilize, or probably even pesticide or herbicide later on. I always say pesticide, not herbicide. You know what I mean? I mean herbicide. If I say pesticide, I mean herbicide, just so you guys know. It's going to hit my truck. I better move this thing out of the way. Don't want that to happen. Let's just get the truck out of the field for now, and we don't need to worry about this thing, because that's all I need is to hit my truck. And we filled the second tank up as well, so we've got both tanks are full now. Let's give this thing a shot. We're going to let it do a full round, and we'll see how this works out. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Okay, it's a little bit slower when it's spraying. So the mode we had on before when we were testing to make sure that our sizes were good, it's not the same. The size when it's spraying definitely is not, what, 27, 26 miles an hour at the tip. It's not quite that fast. And I don't know what our speed is, but at the tip, it's definitely not the 26 miles an hour we're trying to chase it down with a tractor. That's more reasonable. That's reasonable. So there we go. We're fertilizing right now. Spraying the ground already. So maybe I should have pesticide first, but there's no weeds yet. You know what? We're good. We'll wait until after we plant, but we'll let it do one full round, and we'll see if that'll at least treat our ground. We got both of our tanks already losing some off this first tank. That's what we're gonna have to keep an eye on, I guess, and see how much we use for one full spray. Like I said, I'm not worried about the money. I wouldn't waste the money on this otherwise, but we're good for now. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is awesome. I'm impressed. This is awesome, guys. This might make my life easier. It might not. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to mess with this, and really time's gonna be the one to tell, I guess, on that front. But one thing is for certain is this is a fairly good sized field. This is a big field. This is a big field, and I don't think there's a more efficient way, a cheaper way for us to fertilize and spray and herbicide this. I think this might be the best deal going. This thing is actually pretty cool. This is actually very nice, and I think this is going to make my life that much easier. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for us today. We've made our $10 million ranch that much more efficient. We've got a bunch more hay. I think our cows are going to be happy. We're getting close to that $10 million in milk goal. Good things are happening. Good things are happening on the farm. We're getting her together, and it's just a little bit left to do to finish us off. So join us next time when we finish off and try and plant these fields and see how our sprayer works when we actually get to do some real work. Of course, if you haven't seen the first episode of this series, make sure you click on the card. I'll leave that there for you guys so you can go click on that and start from scratch and work your way through. On that, folks, if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and, of course, drop a like on the way out, and we'll catch you guys next time. This is Klutch, over and out.